Mr. Speaker, at the outset, I would like to express my great pleasure for having been given the opportunity to speak today. The discussion on the Governor's address gives us an opportunity to review the activities done by the government and discuss those which are planned during the course of the year. The first and foremost point I wish to make is with regard to the matter of cooperative banks. I believe that the state has taken the guidance of the union government in this regard. This has been done with the sole objective of bringing this sector closer to villages. However, I would like to point out that in actual practice, there are some difficulties. In this connection, I would like to touch upon a few of them during the course of this discussion. Despite the fact that many norms have been simplified, I find that there are still certain areas of concern. First of all, the conditions for granting loans vary in different parts of the state. I request the Honorable Finance Minister to give personal attention to this aspect of the matter. On the other hand, I would like to request the government to waive loans of small farmers affected due to recent drought in different parts of the state. I am very glad to note that many new schemes have been announced for the welfare of the poor and needy people. You will remember that recently few slum board buildings collapsed, causing great loss to the occupants. It appears that the buildings were not built properly and have weakened in course of time. On this occasion, I would like to thank the government for providing financial assistance and new allotments to those affected. Honorable Speaker, sir, reference has been made in the governor's address about industries. In my opinion, globalization has changed the trend and we have to modernize our industries in course of time. In this regard, I request the government to form a committee to bring changes as soon as possible. I am sure that this would go a long way in improving employment opportunities in the state. I would like to bring to the attention of the House the fact that our state has the advantage of skilled labor and we must use it to the best of our ability. The other thing to which I would like to refer to is regarding employment. There is a proposal for giving preference in government employment to educated youth whose parents are illiterate. In this connection, I request that their annual income can be taken into consideration to help those from poorer sections of the society. On this occasion, I wish to point out that the new farm laws proposed by the state could not be implemented due to notification of a central act in the matter. As you are aware, due to sustained protests by farmers in several parts of the country, the central law has now been repealed. I would therefore request the government to bring back the state legislation as early as possible as it is more suited to the needs of our farmers. The next point I would like to bring to your kind attention is bus transport. Due to the pandemic, the transport corporations could not run buses normally for about 1 year. Moreover, the price of diesel has increased to a great extent. Due to this, they suffered huge losses. In order to make up for this, I find that there is a proposal to increase the bus fares. In the circumstances, I would request the government to think of running electric and solar buses. I hope and trust that we would be able to reduce expenditure on fuel in this manner. At the same time, this would be helpful in reducing pollution. Mr. Speaker, finally, I would like to say a few words on the power situation. You are aware that electricity is important for our activities. It is a matter of great satisfaction that in the last few years we are nearly power surplus. However, due to huge losses, the electricity board is forced to raise the tariff. I would like to suggest solar energy in this matter also. I would therefore request the government to provide at least 50% subsidy for solar units in houses and farms. I am sure that this would go a long way in conserving our resources and reducing pollution. Honorable Speaker, sir, With these words, I conclude my speech.